friends, welcome back to another video. In this video, it's been much requested, so I'm going to film how I store my stickers, so a video here. And I have a lot of stickers, but you guys, I've been doing this for like over 10 years, and this is my hobby. It's pretty much one of my only hobbies, so because I work so much, that I really invest into. So I'm going to kind of explain. This is not just going to be like a show you, this is going to be an explain to you guys how and why I do everything, because I feel like those are the best videos. They're informative and they're the ones that I seek for. So with that being said, we'll get into it. But I have been doing this, like I said, I have been sticker planning for 10 years. I've been planning my whole life, but sticker planning for about 10 years now. I think that's how long I have been on YouTube, actually. So I have reasons for everything, why I do it this way, but this is just the system that's working for me. I have consistently stayed in this system for a couple of years now, so it's really working for me, and I'm going to explain everything. Of course, I always tweak it and make it better every little bit as things happen and come out and everything. But I have used this system pretty consistently for a while now. So I have albums, I have reusable sticker books, and I have boxes. And this is what works for me, like I said. So let's get into the box first, because I've had that the longest. I've been using this for probably 3 years, maybe 4. I honestly don't remember. But this is just a regular photo box from, whoa, that's my base here. A regular photo box from Michael's. That's what I got. And this was when they had they just had them on sale around Valentine's Day. Usually you can get 2 for 10. I have 2 of them, and they're full. And again, I do want a disclaimer here, you guys. I have a lot of stickers, so please just bear that in mind. This has been over many years, so keep that in mind too. But anyway, so what I used to use is my 3-ring binders with the refillable notebooks, like the Avery half letter size or whatever, and I just found I didn't really like taking it in and out of the pouches and flipping through them. I just didn't enjoy it. So really it works great. It's just whatever works for your system, right? But then on a video I saw this with Excel Mama Plans. I saw her do something like this, and I'm like, oh my gosh, she's genius. The woman is fabulous. And I mean, she runs a sticker shop, so she's got all kinds of ideas, right? So I thought I loved it, what she did. And honestly, I didn't even know at the time, like what categories to use. So I froze frame her video and wrote down what I could see. And then I started compiling my stickers. And if I had more than that, I made dividers just out of like, these are like dollar spot folders that I cut up when I started. And then I even have, I needed more, so I just added in paper, cardstock paper, and that's just what I did. And so then I just started organizing my stickers, putting them into boxes, and I fit in one, and then now I have 2 because I have character stickers in another one as well, and I've taken some of this out just to give it a little more ease of movement. But you guys, it's so nice for me to say, oh, I need this sticker, and I can just pull out a section and look through and see what I need, other than flipping through, pulling out the section, trying to chunk through that way. It didn't work for me. And I honestly just keep these set up and open on my, on a shelf in my office. And like I said, I have 2 of them because I have one that's half like this that has character stickers in it that I haven't finished organizing. I can show you guys for sure, though. I'll show that in just a second. But I'm just kind of remaking new labels for that one. So I really didn't, like I said, I didn't know what categories to have. So that's what I legitimately paused Excel Mom Plans Michelle's video and saw her tabs, what I could see of them. I think it was a video where she was showing, it's very old. And I just wrote down what I could see from her. And because, I thought, well, she knows what she's doing. And so that's what I did. So, and I found that a couple of her categories didn't work for me. And then I needed a couple of categories that she didn't have, like baby, like I needed that one. And like there's a couple different ones, Hobonichi, and so you just kind of move it with your system, and it kind of migrates as you need, right? As you feel a need. I even need a month tab, and I didn't have one, so I just stuck in the month tab here. This is actually one that clips into your binder. So I just stuck it in there until I could make one, and I haven't ever made one yet. But yeah, so this is kind of my system. So I have stickers like this, and then I also have, why I'm in this, I will show you guys this section here. So these are what I also have. So basically, I don't have any kits this way. I have thought about using kits, but I really like what I'm using now, and I'll show you guys that in just a second. But I really like this. I really like this system for me. So all my functionals or character stickers are going to be in something like this, period. That's how I do it. And I really, really love it. So that's what I have going on over here in here. And so I was asked a question, how do I know what to put in here and then what I put in here? And it's really just a preference. So I was using all of these mini ones. Now I have very specific needs when I use a mini album. I don't find these out very useful for the most part, the mini ones, for me anyway, for my particular needs. But these are all my work planner stickers, and I use these minimal sticks from Exo Mama plans. And so I just keep them in here. I can flip through it and pull out what I need, because I use these all in my Hobonichi. And then this is what I use for that. So this is particular needs, and I felt like they would get too lost in here if I put them in a work section. And because my work section, the reason I don't have it in here is because these are like, for instance, I have computers, right? But if I had a work section, there's so many different variations of that I would be constantly flipping through them. That's why I put them into a mini album. So that's kind of how I made the decision. I have foldable boxes in here too. But that's how I made the decision, based on an album versus a keeping them in my icon album there. So these are ones I flip through every week when I'm setting up and I'm pulling them out, and I just didn't want to have to be doing that, pulling out the whole section and kind of looking for what I need. So I found that I needed more organization for work stickers. And then also I have my minimal, they're all Exo Mama plans, you guys. She's a favorite. I've been shopping with her for 4 years, and I do have a coupon code. It's all listed below. But I loved her little minimal, like little credit card size ones. And the same goes for these. I found like these would get lost in here, and this needed an album. So these are really the only albums I actually have, small ones like this. Besides, I have a little foil one. I'll show you guys that in just a moment. But they're all alphabetical order in here for me. And then what I end up doing is pulling these out when I'm traveling, and I take these with me, just one of each. And I do like this. And 2 of her little things will fit in a section. And the thing I like about these versus the 3-ring binders is that they're only one-sided. So they're not like, with the page protectors, they're just one. But these there's like a divider in between them so that they don't get messed up. And so I've just been keeping all of her minimal stickers in here. And then I found myself using Disney quite a bit with these, so I have those in there as well. These actually need to go back and over in here. I don't know why I have them in here. Oh, I was getting ready to travel. I was looking through things. That's why I have them in here. But yeah, so that's kind of how I decide whether or not my icon sections need to be in my icons, or if they need their own album. And I just found that this is something I really needed, and I preferred this over this. So that's how I kept them separate. That's how I decided. Now the only other thing I didn't grab let me grab it really quickly, is I do have a mini one for foil. So this is for foil icons, and I do have a couple of different ones of these, because I do have, so these are my monthly, so for every month I'm doing different foils per month for my monthly layout. Let me put this aside, guys. It's a big bin. And also I can zoom you guys in, I guess. Anyway, so for every month I just was picking a color, and so you can see how I put in here. So June I'm using rose gold, July I'm using rainbow, August sparkle hollow, September is purple, October is orange, November is gold glitter, and December is red glitter. So that's kind of how I put these in here. So for my monthly videos, I have these all set together. And then I do have a couple of other ones that are like, one's hollow, one's rose gold, and one is one's hollow, one's real gold, and the one is like colors. So I do have that section as well. But those are the only mini albums I have, because like I said, I find these to be not as useful for me, only for these particular reasons. And so that's how I just kind of made the differentiation between whether I wanted to have an album or whether I wanted to have the icons in my bin. And that really helped me once I decided that I'm in and out of these all the time, and well, these only monthly. But again, I wanted some organization to this aspect, so therefore I took them out of a bin and put them in an album. So that's kind of how I decided what I needed. But what I do is I have these reusable sticker books, and while we're on this whole same vein, we're going to keep talking, because these are all, we're in the icon phase here. So these are all icons, right? So I have these reusable sticker books. These ones happen to be from Avalon and Ninth. I have more as well. And what I found myself doing was I spent a lot of time deciding, and I kind of went through the categories that I had in here. This is just extra Disney stuff. So I left a couple pages in the front blank in case I wanted to add things. And I ended up adding like a bunch of different Disney things. So most of these are leftovers or little freebies, and I've just stuck them in here. Yeah, so that's kind of what I've done here. So just Disney stuff that's been leftovers or different things or freebies. That's really what I put in here. And then this is like birthday situation over here. And then these were just some more icons. And I need these for a trip that's coming up, and this was space that I had empty, so I put them in here. So you can see more baby things there. And then I kind of tried to do with errands and appointments. So I really tried to just start going with my, and this is baby stuff. So I just started going and went my organization, and I kind of filled this out. So what I will do, like I say, if I need a sticker and it's not in here, I can just grab a section. Let's say I want something more for the dogs, for my pets. I can just grab out my pet section. Here's my pet section, and I can look through and see what I need. And that's kind of how I do it. And so when this gets low, I just can watch a show. I can have my box and just kind of refill it. And you guys, this is the best for me, because I can just have refill sections. I kind of go through here. Oh, I want some cherries today. There we go. You know, for whatever. And then once it gets low, like I use certain ones more than others, I just go through and grab that section and refill that section. And it does take some time to get these going, get these filled up, I will say that, but it is so handy to me, because then I don't have to have multiple of albums. I have just this, and I can travel with this, and I have done it. So I just, and even planning on the go, like if you want to go someplace, just chuck this into your bag with your kit and your planner, and you're good to rock and roll. And I love this so much, so I ended up using the mini one because I didn't know what size I would use more. But I buy the Mama Minis, her minimal sticks, the minimal sticks, and then these are the minis, the Mama Minis that she draws herself. And these are my extras I kept in the front there. But then I did the same thing with hers. These are appointments. I have dentist stickers there. I need to get some doctor stickers here. And then, you know, I have Amazon backpacks. And I left set blank too, so I can fill in and add more if I need to. And what I intend to do is I want to put her minimal, the little credit card ones, and I want to start filling those in here too. So then I can just have these. So these are all Excel Mama plans, her doodles, and that's why I left pages blank, so I could add to it here and there. And it's been really working for me. I really, really enjoy it. You can see here, I just keep going. And like I said, I found when I was traveling for 2 months this year, and I just had these, and it worked great. It was really great for me. Well, I didn't just have these. I had this and this. That's what I ended up taking. And it worked really, really great. I really, really enjoyed it. So that's kind of how I decided, something that I'm going to use all the time regularly, planning and icons. I kind of refill this, and I just pull from my bin. And I feel like it's just the best of both worlds for me, as far as organizing, because it's not only organized, but then I'm able to plan easily with it. So that's kind of how I made the decision on this. Now let's get into the kits. I've been using these for a while. So again, keep on everything before this was a mini 3-ring binder from Avery is what I was using. But I just couldn't see the kits as easily, and I had a bunch of them, and the 3-ring binder pages would rip and fall out after a while, and I just needed to make a decision on what I wanted to do. And so I saw a video, I think it was Planner Pixico, I think, and she had some blue, light blue, it was like a Cinderella blue album that she was using for all of her Disney. And I thought, oh my gosh, that's a great idea. And I happened to find these, and I just, those little stars are just beautiful for me. So and I have 3 of these that are my Disney. They're all my Disney kit stickers. And not just, so I have functionals, and I have deco, and I have different things like that. But I really and I liked that so much that I decided to invest in albums for each month. So that's what I have decided to do, and like I said, I have stuck with this now for over a year, and so it's really working for me. I've even utilized it even more, where I broke down and put everything now for that month, because I'm a month planner. That's how I plan. So based upon your planning system, might be working something different for you. But this is the month of July, so we're going to go through this one. It's my July album, and I'll kind of show you as everything I mean. So each month when I plan, I pretty much use these, and I just stick these from week to week. So from month to month, excuse me. So these are things I use to set up my monthly section. So I used it for June. I was done, and I just moved it right over to July and stuck it in the front here. So when I'm done with July setting up, this will go into August. And that's just how I rocked and rolled. Now I just stuck these in here because these are my monthlies, and I'm not sure which one I'm going to use yet, but I have my monthlies in here as well. And then I keep any foil that's particular for that month only. Let me put something under here so that the glare. There we go. So any foil that is particular for this month particularly, I will keep in the month album. So like this one is obviously for July, red, white, and blue. And I know I'm going to be using some of this in July, so I kept this in here. And I'll take this out and put it into August. I just will move it from month to month when I'm in it and ready to use it. And then when I'm done in August or September, I'll move it back to like June and put this in there because it's barbecue. And that's how I use it. So everything in the very first here is all going to be foil. That's particular to the month. And then I flip here and I have some like lists and icons and things that are particular for me for this month. So anything that's for 4th of July, anything like that for the holidays. I have my wacky holidays in there as well. Anything particular like that for July would go there. Then this is why this works for me so much better than the mini albums, is because I could keep several kits in a page, but I couldn't see what I had, and so it was really hard for me when I was planning. So that's why I took the time. I decided to do it this way, and then I have a kit in every page, and I've started pre-planning these out. These might change, and you will see a video on this as well. But then I just kind of keep kits in here, everything that I want. You can kind of see I've started pre-planning all that. And I have foil. And then so that way I can see the kits. I know, okay, I want to use this for this week, and I just use sticky notes like you saw that when I'm pre-planning. So I just know which one I want to use for what. And it works really well for me. And if I have foil that I want to use for a particular kit, I'll keep it usually right with it, so I know what I'm going to do with it. So then what I started doing was putting like mini kits. So these are like more mini kits, and I started putting those in the same one as well. So I had put all my regular monthly like full box kits in here, and then I had my mini kits still in a binder, and I really wasn't utilizing them, and so I wanted to pull them in so I would see them regularly, because I flip in this every week during the month that I'm in it. And so I ended up doing that and putting all my like mini kits in here, and these are just extra kits I'm not using right now. And then now this is new to me, as I'm putting my Hobonichi cousin kits in here now. So these are my Hobonichi cousin kits I have for July in here. So I keep them all in this as well. And then these are all like my monthly section. So I have my B6, and I have a couple of other ones in there. And then I have deco stickers here. These are obviously, they're Mickey, but they're also 4th of July, and I want to use them in June, so I have them here as well. These are some little mini kits. And then here's my deco. So I use all of these. Are $2 Tuesdays from Exo Mama Plans, and I use all of these in my Hobonichi cousin on the dailies. Just throw a little here and there. So I put all my deco in here as well. Again, these all had different albums, different things. Things were everywhere, and you guys, it just wasn't working for me. And this is what worked for my organization system. And then now I have my journaling stuff in here as well. So these are all things I use for that. This is my journaling section. And then at the very end of it here, I keep my my calendar stuff. So I have my Magical Mouse calendars, which I love. I have like 1 or 2 from last year. What I ended up doing before is I just wipe these out, or I use a dot marker like this, the same color as the calendar, and I'll dot on it, and I'll do like maybe a little whiteout dot on it, and then I'll write the number over it. And I've done that to reuse them, so that's why I have no problem if the dates are wrong. I can still use them. But and these are my bucket list as well. So I keep bucket list or calendar, wacky holidays sometimes in here as well. And then I have like any month script stickers. These are from Exo Mama Plans as well. I keep in here. So I kind of took several of the mini 3-ring binders, and I split them all up between months. And what I will do is, if there's anything in here that I don't use in July, like for instance, if I don't use this one, and I end up not using this kit, this also is August to me, and I'll move it into my August album when I'm planning. So that's kind of how I do this. It's just how I've decided to do it. I've seen people that have like these particular, all their albums in a shoebox like that as well. Or not a shoebox, excuse me, a photo box. And truthfully, you guys, there's no wrong answer, right? It's just whatever works for you. And this is just what's worked for me. So I do have 12 of these. I actually have more than that. But I have 12, one for each month. And then as I use them, I just put them aside. Let me show you a couple of that I've used. Okay, so here's like February, right? So we're in June when I'm filming this. So here's February. And you can see it's a lot thinner than that one. I mean, this is thick because it's ready to rock and roll, but I still have stuff in here. So I wanted to just kind of show you. This is when I decided to do this, because I had this foil, and I didn't remember that I had it for Valentine's Day, and so I didn't use it. So this is what I decided, actually was in February. Isn't this pretty? When I decided go ahead and just organize everything into one album. So instead of having like certain kits for certain planners in different areas, it's all in one. The only I have one exception to the rule, and I'll show you, besides Disney, and I'll show you that. But anyway, so I had all my foils. So these are all empty because I used them all. So all these kits that I had, I used them all, so they're empty. These are my monthlies, any kind of monthly kits for different sizes. Like this is an A5, then I have an A5 wide back there. And this one is the print impression. And then I have like, you know, things again that are specific for that month in here. So Mardi Gras, like some Valentine's stuff in here. Aren't these pretty? Then these are my decos that I misplaced, and I couldn't find some of them because I didn't have them in here. Now I have them all in one spot. I can see them and use them. And that is it. So I have my February, which I am still pulling from these, believe it or not. I still am pulling these in regularly. And any date dots, these are again from Ex Mama Plans that are specific for this. And then I have Wacky Holidays. These were from 2021, I believe. And then my scripts. So these are all like month specific. So that's what I have in here. And you can see I've used all my kits. So this is what I love about it. I know what's in here. I know what I've used. Even my mini kits. I've used all my mini kits. Like, I did, right? Yeah. So it's very easy for me. So as I get into, you know, when they start to release things that I think are more February related, I can just grab this and see what I need. And I need everything. But I really am trying to do this because I really want to have nothing. I want to start fresh next year. And then what I'm not using, I also have 2 daughters that plan, and I share with them. And then I do de-stash regularly and share with a couple of my friends as well on some other YouTube planners, people here on YouTube. So anyway, it's working for me, you guys. It's really great, and it's keeping everything in one section. Like here is January. Again, I put all those in here. I have this kit I want to use for my granddaughter's birthday next year. This is foil that's specific for that month. Again, these are all empty because I used them all. And then I have this as a mini kit. A couple of mini kits in here that I didn't use, that I will use. And then, you know, date specific stickers. Oh, I love this. Anyway, you guys, I could look at my stickers all day. But it's still the same. It's all the same. It's even laid out the same in each album so that I know where to find certain things. So that's how I have it. I really like this, you guys. I recommend it if you guys are planner stickers like me. Yes, I totally love this. I love keeping everything the way that I have it. So now I do have a couple of exceptions because, again, just like I had with my icons, and I knew I needed a separate one for certain stickers, and that would be Disney and foil. So I'm going to look through the Disney here. This is one of my Disney ones. I do have more. But I was trying to do 52 weeks of Disney this year. And so I was trying to plan out all my Disney kits. And so I took this one, and that's what I did. I went in here and kind of put the days in here that I was going to use them for my my Disney album, my Disney planner. But then I stopped doing the health and wellness because I didn't want to waste the kits if I wasn't using the planner. And I wasn't using the planner. So I just kind of stopped. I've pulled some here and there when I want to use a Disney kit now. But that's what I did here. So I have all my kits laid out in here. Disney. I love Disney, as you guys can see. And I had the dates on here. This is all through the whole year. I went through the whole year and planned out all my kits like this. And you'll see you'll see me using these in a lot of other things. But, oh, this was one I just stuck in there. You can see that. This won't fit in here, so I have to cut it down, which I do on a regular basis as well. So yeah, that's what I have in here, and I'm starting to pull these and use these in my list planner because they're smaller, and I really like them. Because I was using my Disney one I was using for my in a B6. So that's how I have this. I have a couple others, one that has Disney icons because I go to Disney a lot. I have Disney timeshare. I'm a Disney person, so that's what I have. And then I also have one as well, and let me grab that one and I'll show you guys that one. And it's too full. I can't even close it. I have to use a rubber band. Okay, so here is the other exception to the rule that's not in a monthly. Is this one here, and this one is it's fat as well. This is my travel album. So I do travel quite a bit, and if I want a particular kit for a certain area of travel, I have it in here, and I'll show you guys what I do. So these are just like general travel, and then I organize these by area. Let me put this underneath here again. Sorry guys for the glare. But so I organize these by area that I'm going to. So like this is Alaska, and then I have this is Amsterdam. This one was Australia. She does a lot of travel, not her, sorry, Jessica Hart's does a lot of travel kits. So I just bought a lot from her, but this is what, California, Cape Cod. So you guys get the idea, right? I just started buying things and putting them in here if they were specific for a certain area. And so when I go there, Hawaii, I need to put these in here as well. I'm using this right now, the smaller kit, so I pulled it out to get the smaller kit. And then here's the Armani Coast, which is, you know, obviously Italy, Iceland, Venice. You can see, so when she does these Jessica Hart's, I do buy them because I do travel a lot. And once, I mean, I've stopped because obviously when the pandemic hit, I didn't travel out of the state. But I do have a lot that are in the state too, so like Las Vegas. I love this one. And then these are what? Miami, Morocco. This is Mexico. I bought a lot of Mexico because I do go to Mexico quite a bit because I own timeshare there. So I just bought these, you guys. So that's why they're in here. And then this was New York. I believe I took one from here. This, and then New York. These are my New York ones. So you can see, I just kind of, that's how I kept this. Another New York, San Francisco, which I'm going to soon, so I'm going to be using that kit. Scotland. This was Outlander, but to me it's Scotland, so I put it in Scotland. Texas. I go to Texas a lot, so I bought a lot of Texas kits. This is one of my favorites, is from Rise and Plan. But anyway, I think I have two in here from her. I bought two of them. And then, I don't know what I put in here. I think these were just generic. Oh, this is one old Vegas kit that I have from X-Mom Plans. Really, really old. I've been hoarding it because I love the deco in it. I've actually used this one some, you can see. But, and this is just the Road Less Traveled, which is just a travel trip. A travel kit. So anyway, those are the two exceptions, are Disney and travel location themed kits. I have their own album. And again, I just felt like they warranted their own album. And they're too full, they don't close. But now I know I just don't buy any more kits right now. Well, that's a lie. But I don't buy any more kits for traveling, and I'm trying to use what I have for Disney before I buy more. But if I see something for Disney, I can't say I'm not going to buy it. Okay, so lastly, my last part of my organization is going to be my foil. And I have two of these. I have one that has that I use. I have hollow, rose gold, and like gold hollow, and then everything else is in here. And I just did it all in color code. So I have like my rainbow here, and my pink hollow, hot pink. I just kind of flip through here. This is red, orange, greens, different greens in here. You can see blues, different blues. And then I have purple. There you go. See, just organized it by color. I don't have it, I mean, if you see some people, I don't have that much, but I do have a fair amount. These are just birthday. I stuck this in here because I was out of space, but this was a hollow, aqua hollow birthday kit. And then I have silver because I don't use silver quite a bit. I have silver in here, and then I also have some rose gold, plain rose gold, and black. I think this is gold and just regular gold. So those are ones I don't use a lot. I use rose gold sparkle and rose gold hollow. I mean, gold hollow the most. So anyway, that's just how I do it, you guys. I hope this was helpful. I hope this was what you were wanting. It's just kind of how I made the decision. I really like this for organization, my bin for icons, and then I just keep refilling my book. And I also use, like I said, these are all like freebies, right? Like little freebies. So I do refill with freebies too. And I do have more than just these. Like I have like this one that's my reusable functional. So if I need a functional, I have that too. And I have a larger one that I keep like full boxes and things when I want to journal, and I use those. So anyway, that's just kind of how I made the decision between icon box or if I needed an actual album for it. And the same thing with my stickers. I just really, the kits, to me, this was the best way because I could have everything for that month for any type of planner in here. And it works so much better for me just to have everything in one spot. even the icons and decorations and everything, like deco. Because I did have these, that's why they're cut down, is because I did originally have them here, and I found it to be just a pain, and I wouldn't use them. But if they were here, I used them. So to me, that's the point for me, is I want to see what I have and I want to use it, and that's what worked for me. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you found it useful. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm wishing you guys a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.